High-achieving professional women do not need a vigorous morning yoga practice. Instead, a gentler practice that honors your daily rhythm is a much better choice. In this video, I'm going to share 3 energizing practices that you can do in 11 minutes and set the foundation for steady energy, feeling stronger in your body, mental clarity and focus, and connect you with your voice. Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn Browning, founder of Whole Soul Wellness, somatic scientist, and pranayama teacher. I help professional women cut through all the wellness cliche that's out there to develop and formulate rituals that work to help steady your energy, improve your mental focus, and get better sleep. We do this using traditional yoga practices and modern science. The 3 practices in this video that will start in just a minute come from the Rishi culture Gitananda yoga tradition. They may be practices that you have not experienced yet before, so I invite you to watch the video maybe before you start your practice and know that you can do all 3 of these in 11 minutes. Or you can choose the one that is best suited for your needs on that given day and set yourself up for success. So let's go ahead and get started.
In this tradition, we will use our hands to guide our awareness of the breath flowing through the low, mid, and upper lungs. So bring your hands together, place them on the low ribs. We'll breathe in and out through the nose for 3 rounds, 6 count in and out. Then move to the mid lungs with your hands, noticing the movement and expansion of the lungs in this area. And finally, we move to the upper lungs. Again, for 3 rounds of breath, noticing the in and out flow and expansion there. With this awareness, gentle reminder to fasten your hair so it's not a distraction. We'll move to the Vedic Surya Namaskar, a gentle practice where we guide the breath into the low, mid, and upper lungs using hand gestures with each in and out breath. We'll go for a count of 6 in and out if that's possible for you, as we begin simply grounding into our feet and receiving the early morning light, sensing the energy flowing through you. We are about to begin. We'll inhale as we envision the breath flowing to the low lungs, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, expanding through the low lungs, and out. In, and out. We'll add on to this movement as we flow from the low to the mid lungs, in, out, in, out, moving with grace as our awareness of the breath expands. In and out. We'll add to these 2 movements to move into the upper lungs. In, lifting the arms in Anjali Mudra overhead, out, bringing the hands down in the reverse order. In, mid chest, upper chest, in, and then out, low, mid, and upper lungs out. In, low, mid, upper lungs in, and out. We add the second part, which is going to be lifting onto our toes, exhaling into a sunburst pattern, returning to the beginning. In, moving into mid, low, upper lungs. Out as we expand back and return to center. One more time, in. Expand out as you release low, mid, upper lungs. Adding the second part of the Vedic Surya Namaskar, we bring in Utkatasana. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Bringing the hands down to Bhumi Sparsha Mudra, revering the earth. Inhaling, moving up, tiptoes, exhale down, placing hands on the earth. Inhale, moving low, mid, upper lungs, inhaling. Exhaling, low, mid, upper lungs. Inhaling onto the toes. Exhaling, Bhuma Sparshi Mudra. Pause here. Notice the flow of the breath as we transition to Vajrasana with the legs folded underneath. Taking a comfortable seat and a sip of water as we come into Simha Kriya, or the lion's roar. You can sit seated cross-legged in this position, or second, you can come into the lotus position with one or both feet. I will take the cross-legged position from here. This is an active roaring breath that activates the voice and the nervous system. We'll take 3 breaths, moving from the low, mid, and upper lungs, in and out, in and out, in and out. Come onto the knees and roar out with your tongue extended. Inhale as we come back to seated. Exhale as you roll forward onto the knees. Exhaling, ha, ha. In breath, roll forward, ha. Express yourself and don't forget to laugh. Simha Kriya is such an activating, in the best way possible, Kriya and way to connect to your voice and maybe not take yourself so seriously. We'll transition back to standing and take a sip of water. That's a very important practice within the Gitananda tradition, is to be hydrated properly, because prana flows with water and the breath is the vehicle. We'll move into Maha Sauri Surya Namaskar, a very activating Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale as you allow the sunburst, arms down. Inhale as you fall forward. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale as you jump back. Kukila Asana. Inhale, coming into Meru Asana, otherwise known as exhale, right foot forward. Ha! 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 3 out breaths, making the sound ha. Step back to Marusasana. 10 rounds of Mukha Bhastrika, inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth. Kukilasana again, exhaling. Coming back to Meru, inhale, exhale, left foot forward. Ha! 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 Release, exhale, come back to center. This is 1 round of Maha Sauri Surya Namaskar. Coming back to seated, you're welcome to do as many rounds of Maha Sauri Surya Namaskar as you wish. And when you're ready to close, return to Vajrasana. Enjoy a sip of water. And we close our pranayama practices with quiet sitting. Reach the arms forward to Shashangasana, bowing to your practice, bowing to your heart, bowing to the earth that is supporting you, with your Agnya Chakra Bindu, or that space between your eyebrows touching the mat. Return to seated. Always such a beautiful practice to begin your day. Set your intention and connect to the prana energy that is flowing to and through you. I'm so happy that you joined me today.
If you feel grounded and strong, focused and ready to start your day, the question then becomes, what do you need to do to create space in your busy days and choose the right practices to help you stay in the best possible place for all aspects of your well-being? You're able to stay on task and not get easily distracted. You're able to foster better relationships with people you work with, or even perhaps your loved ones. You're holding it all together and feeling better while doing it. So these are just some of the things that we'll talk about in the next video that you see on your screen now. So go ahead, click the link and watch it.